Alright, what's up everybody? I'm just gonna do simulation games today. So I'm gonna get started with Cowboys versus 49ers. Enjoy. Wait a minute. And advance to the game.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, this is the National Football League.
What's up, Carlton? How you doing? Happy Easter to you too. I'm just doing simulation games today. So
We'll
pick
see
your next
Jimmy
team in the
Garoppolo
chat
and the
to
San
see who you want
Francisco
to play
49ers
next.
taking on Dak
I'm doing
Prescott and the
15-minute quarters,
Dallas
so I could probably get
Cowboys.
about 2 in.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes the San Francisco offense as they are led out by their quarterback, the man known as Jimmy G. That's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a
Minnesota and Vikings. All right, we can get them in next.
Ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable
Ooh, I forgot to
quarterback
change the
prone to
thing on
winning
my
games
Twitch.
both in the regular and postseason.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting,
All right, so how's everything going?
So the offense is going to go back
Happy Easter to everyone.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
How you been doing? Good, Lene, good. I've been doing great. Enjoying the weekend off. From my job. I don't go back till Wednesday. My job, we did mandatory overtime at Amazon,
Play number 3
so
here
I'm
on the
tired.
opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
That's why I
On
am,
play action. Now
you know,
Garoppolo. Oh, that's into double coverage and
I'm watching a
intercepted.
useful game right
Picked
now
off
in
by
this
Keanu
in
Neal.
this
And they'll set up
simulation.
shop in enemy
I
territory
know that's
at the
right.
45-yard line. Now we'll see what the right
Yeah,
arm
so
of
at
Dak
Amazon,
Prescott
my
has in store as the
job did
Dallas
man the
Cowboys offense sets up
overtime
shop.
Tuesday.
It's been a
So,
lot of fun watching him
whew, I'm
advance in
taking
his
off.
career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an
I'm
even
off on
better
Sunday,
leader.
Mondays, and Tuesdays anyway. Thank you for the like and the share, Carlton.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A give to Elliott.
What'd you say? Been trying to stay out of Facebook jail for something I posted in 2017. Man, Facebook be tripping
Okay, he didn't break
too
down all
much.
the way, but you got to know
Facebook
that
be
he feels
tripping.
like he's right on the
They get on
verge.
my
That's
nerve.
probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right
Sometimes
now.
that's why I wonder why everybody be going to Twitch. Twitch, you don't have that problem.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Funk. Yeah, they really, Facebook be getting on my nerve. They be getting on my nerve about something I post, be sending them stupid links talking about your gaming page gonna be banned for something I post or somebody reported or something like that. They get on my nerve.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
Alex with the light. How you doing? How everybody doing?
Before reaching the 20.
I can't even remember half the stuff I posted in 2017 or in the past Facebook. On Facebook. I know, right? They get you for something that happened way back then. You don't even remember what you did.
And run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I'm trying to. I'm doing it on both Facebook and Twitch, so I'm trying to see my Twitch messages and stuff. I have to go back and forth on my phone.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
What? Oh, come on now. Come on.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The give is to Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play
Facebook
of the
be
drive.
messing with everybody's
I know
screen
that
and
speed
stuff
is the
like that. It
hallmark
get
of
on my
today's
nerves.
NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go.
Get on my nerves.
Come right back at them with the same play, the same
They
set.
get on your nerve when you try to log in, when you log out or something, and talking about a code and jump. Oh, wait, hold on.
And the Cowboys have taken the early
This
lead.
is funny. Houston and Michigan is playing in an empty stadium. USFL FL game. Oh, wow. My daughter will be 11 years old on April 30th. These kids grow up so fast. Exactly. My daughter, she'll be 7 on May the 21st. May the 21st, coming around the corner. And guess what? They get out May the 29th.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception, and he had to come to the side.
Welcome to Yanko Palmer. What's up? Coming in with both of your pages. How you doing today? How you doing today? Happy Easter to everyone. It's a shame I gotta go on my phone back and forth to pull up the screen.
1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try the left side. It's Mitchell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The loss of a full 3
I can't wait till I get a bigger place or move into a better place or something, and I can have an extra monitor. I can see everything.
You're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
I'm doing good. How about yourself? Happy Easter to you as well. Both you and Lene. Happy Easter. Okay.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
I know what. I got Facebook on this
And he'll give it here to his running back. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And not much much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them.
See, I'm using my government phone for Facebook, and I'm gonna use my regular phone for Twitch, because I'm having problems logging in on my tablet.
On third down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, it was me.
49ers. Deebo Samuel, 75 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up.
I'm just trying to get my time in for streaming and stuff.
Get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure
I'll probably actually play.
in front with that speed.
I don't know what game I'm going to be playing, but I'm going to play something.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here.
I don't have WWE 2K22 yet,
So they only needed
or
3 plays
Elden
on that
Ring,
drive.
or MLB 22.
49ers, a touchdown.
I don't have neither of those yet, but I am going to get it soon.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. The lane opens here. He's
I'm texting my mom too. She spent the night over my sister's house.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
What'd you say? I played with Dallas online 3 days ago and beat someone 33-16. What? Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Second and 10.
Yeah, real cool.
Prescott to throw it.
Yeah, sometime I could use another team and beat somebody with it.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess.
Twitch, how y'all doing?
But in this case, when you
Y'all be talking both the Twitch and y'all on Facebook. Daniel Sawana. Sawana with the follow. Thank you so much. With the like and the share. Thank you. I appreciate you.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm just doing a simulation of the Cowboys versus 49ers. I'm a Jazz fan, so I'm not using my team on no simulation game. So I just rather, use other teams for simulation games. So, I already got one for the next game, Minnesota versus Vikings. So, who will be after that? It depends on how much time I'm putting into streaming. So, if we have enough time. What other games do y'all want to see on the simulation?
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Legends page.
First and 10.
Thank you
and
for the like.
their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play,
Oh my gosh,
they give up a
got
run
to change the
that
title
keeps
on my
offense on
Twitch.
schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to
thought
4
I
yards,
did.
that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Carlton and I were just talking about how both our teams played each other this year. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah. Sean Anthony with the like. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Connects with Sanu right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Third and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Dang.
Garoppolo now. That's complete.
Y'all on my Twitch page, I am 3 followers away from 1,000.
On that play, he certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Let me see. I hope she's talking about the Vikings or the Rams because I'm not talking about the Washington Commanders. Oh my gosh. oh no. Yep, they Washington Commanders now.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
How do y'all feel about y'all teams doing draft?
What a play
The players
by him.
they
That's
getting
gonna go as
now
a loss of 13.
and whom they gonna draft when it comes to draft.
Now they're looking at a third
When they
and
do
long,
the
and
actual
suddenly
draft.
the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
Well, I think I feel pretty good about the players that Doug Peterson is picking for the Jaguars, and hopefully the Jazz could do better than last year. Hopefully something
So the
could
sack
come up.
of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? They'll set up a throw.
Oh my gosh. Carter said, if your team beat my Cowboys, he won't let me hear the end of it. Oh, geez.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Oh, wow.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious. obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the
Look
first
at that.
quarter. After
Oh,
interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline.
Aaron, what's
And now
up?
he's made another
Thank you for the
mistake.
like.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
been
doing
kind of laying these
simulation games
passes out
today.
there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it
So
in there
put your
every now
teams
and
in
then.
chat. Whoever you want to see next. Oh, she's talking about the Jaguars and Cowboys. Oh, well, I think the Cowboys have beat the Jaguars in the past years. Now, every year is different, but
A first down
we'll
carry
see.
by Elliott. And
I
they're
want
gonna
to see
stop
how
him right at the line of
Carson
scrimmage.
Wentz
Just
do
no
with the
cutback
Washington
lane to be
Commanders.
found
I mean,
whatsoever.
Commanders.
2nd and 10.
Oh, Lord, he said
Good
Commodores.
observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers
Commanders.
playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is
Hold on
the
just a
wheels are
minute,
turning
y'all.
on the
I'll
other
be back.
sideline
I
as a
go
play
let my
caller.
dog
You're
in.
filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play
Hey,
action or
TT,
stick something
be
to him
balling.
between the second and the
TT
third
be
level.
balling 24. What's up?
The second down play not much better than the first.
Y'all
Just a
talking to
gain of
Twitch
1 there.
stream too.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and
I'm
sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we
streaming
just
on
saw
both
there.
We
Facebook
saw a
and
great example of
Twitch, so I'm gonna be
perseverance
talking to
right there
them
on that
too.
play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head
Matt
as this game
with the like,
progresses.
thank you so much for coming. Woo!
And they'll need to get
Get
to
my
the
dog
35 if they want to keep this
I hear
drive
about the
going
lightning
on
and
3rd
thunder, so
down.
if the video go out, y'all know what it is. It's the thunder.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater
Right now,
as
it's
his
just
quarterback
lightning.
there, so that helped back in high school. On first down, Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Yes, it is. Well,
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred
it's
Warner.
doing well.
I do know from experience.
I'm
when you
just
slow
tired
down
from
someone's
working
running
at
game,
Amazon.
You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback.
Tuesday we had to do overtime, so
to be alert for the
that's why I'm so out of it.
plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Prescott now. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip.
Yeah, I'm talking to my male lap dog. He in my room. You know he ain't supposed to be in my room.
Concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Get out of here. You like to eat paper and stuff. Move. He likes to eat paper.
Throwing, Prescott.
And we feed him enough.
Forced out to his left. And he is into the
He
end
get his
zone
morning
for a
food,
Cowboy
then he get a
touchdown.
snack at night.
Dak Prescott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Not to mention the
He hit
treats.
him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers
Yo,
that you see
yo,
on the basketball
out.
court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists,
They
steals.
scared of lightning
One
thunder.
with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known
It's
for
storming
having an
down
arm, but
there.
I can do it with the
Wow.
legs on occasion when I need
Yep, it is.
to.
But they ain't started messing up the stream yet. I know when it start, doing this thing.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7
If it start
ball game.
raining,
So that drives 7
like
plays in
bad or
length.
something like
And it
that,
was all
I'm just
capped
gonna only
off by
put
Dak
2 hours
Prescott,
in and
keeping it and taking
let
you
this
there on the
game finish.
touchdown run.
Mm. Hey.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Uh-oh, y'all. It's glitching.
49ers offense making its way back out there. And following the interception,
I can tell it's
just
glitching.
any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
See,
when
that's
you
why I
start
don't
the
like to
next
start
drive,
the
or no, you just
screen.
throw that out the window?
Because then I have to start this game all over again.
Back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second.
All right, so far so good.
It's time for them to be good teammates.
Still going.
What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Okay, so far it's still going. It's not giving me problems.
Good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Not yet. But you can tell they skipped a little bit.
We'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he'll be taken down.
I hate to start the stream over, but it's I'm watching it on my phone.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
It's just only doing it a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit.
On first down, Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Hey.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move.
You say our daughter goes back to school Tuesday. They have been out a week. What?
Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one.
They've been out a week. Wow.
The Niners on 3rd down.
Oh, now they 8-17 gaming with the light. How you doing?
Midfield. Here's Garoppolo.
Elsbieta with the light.
Catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go
Appreciate y'all coming in with the light.
Inside the 30.
You're doing a simulation game right now.
Certainly fits into that category.
But the weather's acting funky, but I'm looking at my screen, so
he finds it for the first down.
On my phone. Spring break. Oh, okay, yeah. Spring break.
They'll run on first down. Mitchell. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it.
I got 2 phones, one with Facebook and the other one with Twitch.
They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Traffic east to the ones that just coming in for like maybe 2 to 5 minutes to give them a like and share and speaking or whatever.
You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
So not quite a first and goal.
They had the
It's
second
first and
49
10 from
with 12
the 10.
minutes.
To throw is Garoppolo.
First and goal
Throw here, that's complete.
for the San Francisco
And he gets
49ers.
halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
8 extra yards.
Secondary past the 40.
Gosh,
And
come
he'll
on.
finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
I may have to do this over.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hate this. All right, I'm about to stop it. Raining too bad. I'm about to stop it. See, Jacksonville so stupid. It didn't say it was going to rain down here. It just rained. So I'm about to stop the stream, but we could always start this over because it's messing up. All right. Maybe we could try later on tonight or tomorrow again. But we will finish up Cowboys versus 49ers. This is driving me insane. I hate that it does that.
Shotgun, a give to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard
Well, I'm
line.
going to stop the stream.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad
I switched to Twitch, but I can't hear nothing.
Go ahead and give it to your
You better
back.
turn your
Let it pick
TV
up
up
the
or
first down.
something.
Keep the sticks
Because
moving.
mine is up. My TV is up. Oh, now you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm about to stop the stream because the weather is messing up the game.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's
So we will resume this probably
30.
later on or either tomorrow. But the stream is
trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
So I'm going to just go ahead and just stop it.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't.
We'll start this over later as soon as the rain quit.
But you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Okay, Facebook still, they still see me streaming.
And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete to Elliott. And they stop him short of the 1st.
Oh, now you want to act right. Now you want to act right.
Still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long.
All right, if it starts getting too bad, just let me know, y'all. Start this thing over later on. Armando with the light. City with the light. Happy Easter to everyone that's coming in.
On for the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Okay,
So
Facebook is doing fine.
8-play drive
Okay,
to the field goal.
okay, Carlton, thank you for letting me know. So is Twitch. I was going to stop it and resume it on later on or tomorrow, but since it's doing fine, I'm gonna let it play.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
By the time this game ends, and if the weather is doing better, we can get another game going on.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Okay.
Exactly what they needed right there.
Jim Jones with the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for that follow. Happy Easter. How's your Sunday going?
On first down, it's Mitchell. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times
they have Easter challenges on Ultimate Team today. Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw it when they had turned it on.
Make sure that ball's out of your hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting to those challenges.
Nice completion there.
Matthew with the light. Appreciate you coming in.
At the 43. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I got to finish up much. I ain't been playing much lately.
It's Mitchell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing
Amazon be killing me. I'll be tired.
Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I'll be having enough energy to get on the game.
You're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one.
Especially I got that 6-year-old daughter of mine. Oh my gosh, that's another.
You've got to win those one-on-one.
I really can't do nothing
that's the result
until she go to school on Monday or Tuesday, or either she go to her dad's house every other week. May the 29th is their last day of school. She's going to go with her dad's house for a month. Well, I try to work to save up money so I can take her to Legoland or Peppa Pig or Disney World or, you know, any out attractions. Wild Adventure. Or we'll just do something local in Jacksonville, Florida.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. C.D. Lamb deep for the Cowboys. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
So what everybody did on Easter Sunday today. Hold on for a minute. You got worn out both ways. Yep. That sure did. It was her not wearing me out. It's the job wearing me out. I left early for my job, like maybe 2 days this week. Actually, on mandatory day, I left early. No, I left early 3 days.
Make
I
it a
left on
one receiver
mandatory
route
day.
and take your shot downfield
And then
and
I
see what
think
happens. And
Wednesday or
occasionally,
Thursday I
we've seen
left
success occur. Yeah, I don't know if it's
because I had
exactly
to
a
go. I
win-win,
had to
but if
pick
you're
up my
on offense,
daughter
you'll
because
take
my
that kind
mom
of a
had a
run, all
doctor's
right? And it's
appointment.
kind of
And
stacked
then
up.
yesterday I
Found a
left
little bit
early.
of yardage, and frankly, they're
I
pretty
left
close
at
to staying on
2:30. Shoot,
schedule
I
on
was tired.
offense. The playbook is still open for the
I
coordinator.
used some of my
And
PTO
he will
and
take
my
this up to
unpaid
about the
time.
8-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a
Got
third
to
and
be
about
careful when
5.
you're using your
Just not a whole
PTO
lot of room to
and
operate there on that carry.
unpaid time
No, not at
because
all. They did a really
if
nice
you
job
use them
staying in
all,
their
you'll
proper
be in the
places
negative
and not
zero.
allowing any lanes
And
to open
guess
up.
what? Amazon fire you because you done took too many days off and going home
The
early
Cowboys
and you're
on
not
third
keeping the
down.
watch on your
They've been very
PTO.
good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Able
I'm
to
not
hit his
going to be like
target
that.
Lamb. And he will have a
Because every
Cowboys
Friday
first
when we
down
get
as they're
paid,
able to get the 3rd down
they give us 2
conversion.
more hours for
This has to go
PTO
down as one
time.
of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And I'm a store at my job, so I store away the items and I store away the items
So from inside the
and
20,
put them in the
here's
right
1st and
bin,
10 at
correct
the
bin.
18.
But I'm getting ready to
Prescott.
transfer to picking May the 1st.
And the Niners
So I
get
put
there
in
and
for
bring
that
him down.
because it was better on my feet.
Pressure extraordinaire. D Ford that time getting the sack.
Oh, y'all have an
And
Amazon
safe to
factory
say
up
that
here.
the
It's
secondary
huge too.
really
Oh yeah.
contributed to that sack.
I think in
Nickel set,
Jacksonville we
5
got
defensive backs. They covered
I think
everything.
6
Nowhere
or
to go with
7.
the football, but my question is,
I'm at
why
Jack
didn't he
7
throw it away?
right now. Jackson 1 is, I think, is the oldest one. So it's out there by
13
Cecil
yards
Field in the
remaining on
airport.
2nd down.
Then we have Pecan Park. That's Jack's 2. I think Jack's 3
They go back to Elliott.
is
He's been
Bulls Bay
busy.
Highway.
And
That's
a
the
short gain
sortation
across the
center.
15 to the 17-yard
And 4,
line.
5, and 6, I don't know
3 yards on the
where
pickup
they
there,
at.
but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
But Jack 7 is where I'm at, which is cold storage. That on Amazon
And we've
opened
hit
up
the
like
2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I think a couple of years or something like that. So it's fairly new.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a
I think the rain has calmed down.
And this defense rallies and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
I appreciate the ones that's still hanging in here with me, even if you came and checked me out for about a minute or so.
Your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may
Hey man,
pop
leave a
bigger
like,
later in the game
share, and a follow.
because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue
I
to
know
feed
some
him the
people
ball.
want to
He's
see
having
me
that
play,
kind of game.
but
Give
sometimes,
him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
you know, whenever I'm tired, I'm gonna do simulations of maybe Madden, MLB, or WWE. I only have WWE 2K20. I don't have 22 yet. I wonder what happened to 2K21. Did they ever make a WWE 2K21? Because I didn't see it. They just jumped from 20 to 22.
Does a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. and it results in an incomplete pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Oh, Yukon Diana has shared. Cedric with the light. Appreciate y'all coming in. How's everybody doing? Happy Easter.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
No, they didn't make one. Yeah, I thought so. They just get from 20 to 22.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
But I will get WWE 2K22 and MLB 22 probably this week. Depends on how much I done made with all that overtime.
Guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways. Yeah, arm, legs. He really helps.
I always get the $99.
You got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. Prescott looks to throw on first, and that's Elliott, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
17 to 14, Cowboys leading. This is the 2nd quarter.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
They down 2nd quarter with 1 minute and 1 second left.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect.
Yo, and this is our
field, so great to
this is our Amazon bags.
Important to know when to throw the football away too.
You have to have clear bags if you working at Amazon.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
You having? Oh yeah. I know you having a lot of fun on WWE 2K22.
San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Yeah, I always get the deluxe edition, the $99 one.
49ers have an extra defensive.
I gotta make some room on my PlayStation.
For 3rd down. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground.
I have a big old storage, though.
Stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Games I barely play, I move it to the storage.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone.
Well, I remember when the 49ers came down to Jacksonville. Whoo! There was so many 49ers fans. No.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone.
Wow, they get halftime report.
Of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams, as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the 2nd half, let's get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big
Start of
role in
third
this third
quarter.
quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So if I decide to do another game, another simulation game, y'all want me to do 15-minute quarters or something below that? Give me your numbers in chat.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. Now Pollard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this
I have
third quarter. And they've got the lead.
Dead
Cindy,
by
what do you
Daylight
think the
on
message
console,
was at halftime?
and I have the mobile version on my phone.
That they need to change things too much. I do
Irv
think the offensive
fan
line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more.
with the
They'll
like.
probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers.
Appreciate you coming in.
A few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example.
So who y'all think gonna win this simulation? Cowboys or the 49ers?
Everyone filling their gaps.
Second and 8. Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Prescott now from the 50. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Michael Gallup,
Quarterbacks love
number
slant routes
13.
because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
What do you get?
solid, pretty consistent, just the one
You know
touchdown
how
pass,
that
but I think
goes.
he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter.
Get out of here. Go in the
Are
little,
you touched?
go in the hallway. Bye.
He's patting
Go
his heart,
in the
boys and
hallway.
girls. He's touched.
Respect.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle.
Go in the
Make
hallway.
sure
Move.
you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Go in the hallway.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Was such a
Couple
big
extra
baby.
tight ends in the formation here
Yeah,
as they
don't
line
take
up
that.
3rd and 2. Here's
No.
Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're
I
playing this
popped my
game
mom
now
dog
at
on the
their pace.
pop.
This is
I
ball
popped him
control
because he like to eat
football.
paper. I told him he better
Sustained
not come in
runs,
my room eat
taking
no
their
paper.
time and making it work.
Kick him out. Ashby Gaming. Hey, Miss Wendy. Hi, Ash.
So they'll come up first.
How you
and 10
doing?
now
Happy
from the
Easter.
33.
Thank you for the like. I'm just doing a simulation game right now.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I'm too tired to be playing.
Oh, that's a real nice job there. by the
Amazon to
defensive
wore
front.
me
They
out.
just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 35 on
Appreciate
second
you
down,
coming in.
Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive.
These headbands
because
I
that was a
got
take what you can
on.
get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives
This
them much
side
better
one
opportunity to
right here,
convert on third down.
it holds your mask. You put your mask on,
Here's
things on it.
Prescott. Looking for Cooper.
It
That's
feels so
complete.
much better being off
And he
the
will
ear.
have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like them.
Gotta say, I was a little
I'm
surprised
gonna order
to
me
see
some
him try
more.
to come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
Yeah,
line.
third quarter, 6 minutes
Looks to me like maybe there's a little
left
attrition
on the
setting in
33rd
with this
line.
drive.
Cowboys
Because we see
have
that
it.
type of a run, I get the feeling the
My
defense
friend had a little
And that's the
dog.
last
He
thing
chewed
they
his
need, especially when they
PlayStation
look
wires
at
up.
the
Oh, wow.
scoreboard.
Nah, this one, he ain't gonna chew up the wires. Cause one time he did chew wire, we beat his butt with it. And he don't do it no more. But he tear paper though.
A first down throw for Prescott.
He'll eat the paper too.
A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6.
If you have paper in your trash, you will literally go in it and eat it.
In the running game on this drive, now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the
Both our
49ers
cats, they in their
15-yard
room,
line.
so
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
it's still
Line
thundering.
of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 106 yards on the ground for him so far. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay up.
So what the minute?
See the field and make
Y'all want the
we just
next
saw there.
game to be
Here's Prescott.
15 or something under than that.
And this is going to be incomplete.
The frustration
10-7.
evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Cowboys on 4th and 5th on the 9-yard
So
line.
field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
And they take a
Zerline's
3.
kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've
Bill
inspired
Cush
your
with the
offense
light.
to put a drive together, get in the
Coming
end
in
zone
with both of your
themselves,
pages.
and hopefully get you the lead.
Andre Lee with the light. Happy Easter, Wendy. Happy Easter. 10 minutes. All right, I'll do 10 minutes on the next game. Minnesota vs. the Vikings.
After the
Oh,
big
Minnesota
field goal, Zerline
Vikings.
back out
What?
there now to send this one away.
Hold up.
Taking it about
Right.
the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Put your teams. Who you
Deebo
want to see
Samuel
next?
And the 49ers back in possession here. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
On 1st down, Mitchell. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings
Right.
up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2nd, 49ers, they on the 33rd line.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Make a pass and complete to D. Samuel.
Up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed.
Go Samuel. 9-yard catch. First and 10 on the 42nd line.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter of a tight football
Come on,
game
got
as
this
we
air
come up
conditioning.
on a
It's like
2nd
cold
and 10.
and jump. I'm about to put a coat on.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A long shirt
That
one.
first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
All right, now my arms feel a little bit better.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far.
Yeah, we have sleeves at Amazon, so if we get a little chilly, we can get the sleeves at our vending machine. Put it on our arms.
Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really
I know I got 8 viewers in here.
If you're running a football
Where you
team,
viewing from?
that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right
Are they on
places.
Facebook or Twitch? This girl doesn't like getting her hair done. She's tenderheaded. Hey, my daughter loves getting her hair done.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
She get her hair done, baby.
Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him
Every 2 to 3,
well,
no, every 4 weeks.
And catch the ball.
Now 2nd and 7
Yeah,
from the 23.
she loves getting her hair done.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement.
I give my mom the money to, take my daughter to the beauty shop and get her hair done.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Prescott to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Video, live streaming, web browser.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to
I
Elliott.
thought I changed the title.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Zerline's kick is up and through.
Field goal is good.
9-point lead.
I would at least think the 49ers would catch up.
CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
I told her she's lucky she didn't come up in our era. She would be getting a hot comb in her head. That would be worse. I know, right?
Made field goal. Zerline back out there now to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a
Demetrius. Demetrius with the light. How you doing? Happy Easter.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there.
With the
Nobody's
light.
had trouble with the interceptions in this game.
Appreciate everybody coming in.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
The like, follow,
in your
and share.
you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was
I'm
touchdown.
just doing simulation game today.
Nice safe throw and a good one. And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now left side on the swing pass. Now this will leave him a yard short.
All right.
Nice pickup of 9
This
yards on 1st down.
USFL game is a trip. Houston 17, Michigan 6, third quarter. What?
They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
49ers with the touchdown.
40 yards. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left
Fourth
for
quarter,
them. They
11
delivered
minutes
in the
to
first
go.
step in their comeback attempt.
Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Cowboys 23, 49ers 21. Fourth quarter, 11 minutes and 38 seconds. On 35-yard line.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Pollard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take
Let's
over
see
once
who
again.
will win
And I know that
at
they've
the
double-teamed him
end.
a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip
Thought that was
across
gonna
the
get
35. Tell you what,
hammered
he's been able to put
for
the
a
ball in
minute.
some tight spots all game
But he
long.
released that
throw,
ball
no
and threw it.
different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So from inside,
I think I'm going to be trying to save me up some money so I can move.
Line. He'll fire
Not
deep
right now.
downfield from
What
Lamb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are right
Number 2
back in this
intercept
football
ball.
game.
Wow.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to
You
be
shouldn't
careful,
have never
and
threw that
sometimes
ball.
you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa picks
That's
up
his
his
second
second
sack.
sack of the afternoon.
Wow, interception. They didn't like that.
Scrimmage toward the other goal line like that usually doesn't end well.
You're
I
exactly
know
right
she
about
didn't.
that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get
Like
back
the
upfield.
49ers ain't
He was trying
able,
to shake defenders and extend the play.
ain't gonna make it out
but
of this
doesn't
one.
work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo.
Oh my gosh.
Off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing.
Yo, let's
You just
smash
know
those
defense
reactions.
is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Wow, touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost.
Well, we know Lene really don't like that
So
now.
much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
All right. all still watching on Facebook and who all still watching on Twitch. Well, I don't think I have anybody watching
After
on
the
Twitch.
touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Pollard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time
Oh,
for a few
I know
more
she
turning
bad.
points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
49ers came back.
We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
Tell her don't take it for granted.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on
Yeah.
this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to.
Thank you
Get
for
it
the
out of my
50
hands.
stars. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much.
Second and 15.
I'm just doing simulation games. I'm too tired to be playing.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. He'll be marked
Amazon
down at
award
the
me out.
26 with a gain of 7.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And on
Appreciate you
3rd and 8
coming
defensively,
in,
they're gonna beef
leaving
up the
those stars.
secondary. 6 defensive backs. Out of the gun. Here's
Right.
Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
Happy
partner.
Easter to
Watch
you
him
and your
drop for
fam.
what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Appreciate you.
Prescott on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10
Yeah,
at the 41.
Addie, how you doing?
Now Prescott.
Happy Resurrection Sunday as well to you.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If
I'm
he's
just
late with
doing
the ball,
simulation
he gets
games
receiver
today.
hit and hit hard.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott able to hit his target Lamb. And this will
I'm
move
streaming
the
to
chains
Facebook
again
and
as
Twitch at the
tackle's gonna
same
be
time.
made at the 49ers 17-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown, And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the
Appreciate
field with
y'all
very little
coming in.
resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come
Leaving
their
the
way now.
likes, follows, shares, Twitch. I mean, not Twitch, but you know what I'm trying to say. Shares and everything else. Conversation.
First and 10.
Thank you. I'm good on this good Sunday. Can't complain. How are you? I can't complain either, except being tired from working.
But that call makes sense because they
I left
well on this drive.
Tuesday. We had to do a mandatory overtime for Amazon. I left 3 times this week early. Tuesday I left early, which was overtime. Then I think one of the other days I left early because I had to pick up my daughter from school. Yesterday I left early because I was tired. It's like most of everybody left early.
Not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
But at Amazon, I'm a store, so I store away the clothes and stuff.
Left side to Lamb.
Put them in the right bin so the pickers can come around and pick the orders, which I'll be transferring to being a picker May the 1st.
Really nice job.
I can't wait.
Where the sticks where they got the stop before it.
I know that's right. How's the promotion treating you? It's good. I can't wait to start picking May the 1st. I still keep my same schedule, but a 30-minute difference.
Score down, here we go. They're gonna go for
so I'll start 7:30 to 6:30 instead of 7 to 5:30.
Boy, this is gonna be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get.
And also, I'm a learning ambassador, so I teach the people, teach the groups, you know, how to stoke. Soon I'll be teaching the new ones to do picking.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down.
With me being a learning ambassador, it'll help me out a lot to, you know, do my job more better. Yep. Yeah.
Play action. Garoppolo.
I so appreciate you coming in.
His man Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before he
even though I'm not playing it right now, I'm just doing the sim game. I may play it tomorrow. It depends on what I got going on tomorrow.
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies.
I'm trying to get my time in as much as possible.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Here's Sanu on the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I so appreciate you added for stopping through. Weather must have cleared up down there. Well, I think so. The rain has slowed down. The rain has slowed down. So I will be doing another game. So put in chat what games you want to see next. What game you want to see next.
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good.
And I know you said you want to see 10 minutes instead of 15.
Now Garoppolo. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hold up, I'll be back.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down now, it's Mitchell. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Right back to him on first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11 now.
I'm back. The rain.
Hands it off out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Yep, the rain has stopped. Finally stopped.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I don't know if we're going to get any more rain today. Maybe at nighttime.
Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off.
Well, Carson,
Me, that's the only
I
thing
know
they lost
Lene
in the
is
fourth
mad
quarter.
now.
How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
That the 49ers came up on top. Oh, and let me tell you, at Amazon.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
These people be working for Amazon. You get paid $15.50.
That's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's
These
face it,
fools
they had
come
to be
in
more
and
than
steal the
nervous
shoes.
in the fourth quarter.
We
A
have
lot of
brand
that was their
new
own doing.
Jordans
I think you
that
observed during
came
the game, their
in,
energy level just didn't
and
seem
somebody
to be there. But in
already
the fourth
stole
quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out.
and guess what?
Offense scored
See,
some points,
what
defense
they
held them,
did,
and
they
lo and
wore the
behold,
Jordans
they walk
on
away
their
with a
foot,
win. Maybe expend a little
on
more
their
energy than
feet,
they expected to, but they'll
and
take
took
it.
their shoes off and put it in the box. So when the pickers come around to pick, they'll be picking their dirty shoes.
So that's a
Oh,
wrap
that's
for
why
Charles Davis. I'm
the
Brandon
pickers
Gault.
now
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on
look
EA
in the
Sports. For
shoes
more, check
to
us
see if
out
they really
at
there.
easports.com. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.
All right. All right, what game do y'all want to see next? I'm gonna leave that right there. What game? What's up, RL? How you doing? So what games do y'all want to see next? And do you want it to be 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or what? Hold up. Let me see. That's not gonna work. Hmm, That's the game. Why it's not working? Hmm. Wow. RL with the like. Appreciate you. Wow, that's crazy. Still enjoy it. Yeah, they are. They still enjoy it like crazy. And we got some other new shoes and junk. I just don't know why this is. Oh, be right back. It's supposed to be on here, not that. Hmm. Oh, you want to see Vikings and Washington football team? Okay. All right. What other teams do anybody else want to see? Oh, hmm. Okay. Hmm. Oh, there they go. Okay. And you said 10 minutes. Okay, we'll do 10-minute quarter. I don't know what's wrong with this stupid thing. Okay. Yeah. And make the game at 1 o'clock. All daytime. Haley Marie with the like. Appreciate you. All right. On the way. Ron Stoppable Force Gaming, checking out the stream for the first time. Thank you for being a first time viewer. I'm gonna have to come follow you. I
Today,
will follow you. I like to
from FedEx
you know,
Field
follow
in
everybody
Landover,
that's on
Maryland,
their gaming page. And I will come check you out whenever you are
this
streaming.
is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Matter of fact,
We'll see Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles
I'm just doing
east of the
simulation
Capitol
games
Dome as we
today.
come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up
With the Minnesota Vikings.
Let's see. It's my first game. Okay. I can't click on the name and just follow. Let me see. Melvin Batista with the like. Appreciate y'all coming in.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are
Happy
underway
Easter,
from FedEx
Kid
Field.
87 from
And we will
Twitch.
not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led by their veteran quarterback. He's been in the league for a while, since 2005, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And I think by now, we know what we're going to get with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Veteran savvy, a ton of know-how, and the enthusiasm for playing and teaching the game, almost second to none. But he also has a bit of a tendency to be a loose cannon with the football. Oftentimes that works out. Sometimes it costs his team, but never a dull moment when he's on the field.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Fitzpatrick.
Oh, Melvin with the follow. Appreciate you.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we
Thank
play
you for all the
football.
likes,
If someone's trying to
follows,
throw
and
the ball,
shares,
you put
and
pressure on them and
conversating.
make it tough,
I
that's
like
only
to
gonna
interact
help
with
your
my chat.
defense.
Yeah,
So,
since
hey,
being hurried, he got
anytime
rid of
I'm
it before
on,
taking the hit, but incomplete.
come through, chat with
An
me.
incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Fitzpatrick. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I believe after this game, I will end the stream because I gotta fix me something to eat. Yep.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's
He
intercepted.
did an
Picked by
interception.
Nick Vigil. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
interception. Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll run with Cook, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now
I don't mind y'all coming in with both of y'all pages. So I appreciate it, because, hey, one thing, you showing love from both sides of your pages. Your gaming page and your personal page. That's love right there.
The 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it won't be easy.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything
Omar,
that you would think is just
what's
great
up?
strategy. It's just that when you have
Wendy,
5
happy
defensive backs
Easter.
on the
Happy
field and
Easter
obvious
to you too,
passing down,
Omar.
it's a lot tougher to complete a
How's your
pass
day
on
going?
that
How's
play.
Sunday going?
Completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost him 6 points.
How are you doing this afternoon?
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating
I
some
wonder,
points, not only getting the
is
interception,
Kirk Cousins
but
still
then
going to be
returning
playing
to
for the
end zone
Vikings
for the pick
this year?
6.
Wild Gold football team.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy.
I just had to check on the dog, see what he was doing. My day is going good so far. How is your day going, Wendy? Oh, my day is going lovely.
From his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6
Going
for the
good.
first points of the ball game.
Besides
In
being
my
tired from
experience,
Amazon.
A lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really
I usually don't
helps you get
stream
back
on
in sync
Sunday,
is a
but
good
since I
long,
haven't
methodical
streamed in a
drive.
while, I
Maybe
decided to
run
give
into
y'all a
pass,
game.
tamp things down
A
little
stream.
bit.
Cousins and the Vikings with a
Even
first
though
and
if I'm
10
not playing or
at
not,
their own 28-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind
yeah,
the
he
line of scrimmage.
is. They resigned
Allen
him.
there pushing upfield to make
Okay.
the stop behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Well, I wonder who the Seahawks going to get for the QB, because we know Russell Wilson went to the Broncos.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Cousins now.
Hey, what happened to
That's
my
complete
picture?
to the receiver, Thielen.
My camera.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd
There you
down.
go.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Gotta get that straight.
Short yardage, Cousins. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Omar with the like. Appreciate you. Yeah, I disappeared for a
Options
minute.
galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Yep, I came back.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll go down at the 28.
That's why I looked though like, what? What happened to my picture?
Were they 2nd and short, and they brought out
No, the camera's still on.
Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Ooh, I forgot to turn my box on.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's all right.
And this is why aggressive
I'm not
defensive
gonna turn them
coordinators
on
love
all.
to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Joseph's got it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Fitzpatrick and the rest of the Washington offense back out onto the field. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all
Yep,
the way out
son
on the field
coming back
greeting my
out.
defense down, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think
ESPN Pinky, hey. How you doing? Thank you for coming in with the light.
Occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
Oh,
Also, if
of
it's
your
a big
pages.
ball, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Fitzpatrick on first down. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man.
I appreciate y'all taking the time out to come in and enjoy
Tight end, let him get some
a few minutes of Madden.
When he gets moving, not many guys want
Giving
to
the
come
like,
over and put a
shares,
hit
and
on him, do they?
follows, conversating.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
Don't be afraid to chat.
Athleticism, they created some nice
I can
space
talk.
for him.
I will talk if you just chat.
Here's Fitzpatrick.
3rd and 4. Washington got the ball.
He's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Going into the 2nd quarter.
This
This is over. 18 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now it's bright and sunny.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score.
Ahmad should be coming home soon.
Sports.
We spent the night over my sister's house.
back to the ground with Gibson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Yeah. I know y'all lurking in here.
This
Don't be
offense
afraid
has
to say
converted
something.
2 third downs on this drive already.
What's up, Shaw?
This is
How you
3rd and
doing?
4. Fitzpatrick to throw.
How your 2K stream going on?
Sure, he saw the
How your
linebacker
2K
there as that's
stream
batted
going?
down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Oh, your daughter getting ready to dye the eggs. I know that's right. My daughter is with her daddy, so I don't know what they're doing.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away.
I forgot to get a Easter basket. I think
line.
tomorrow, if I be out, I'm gonna swing by Walmart and see if they got some leftover Easter baskets.
They come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know,
All right,
second
2nd and 7, second quarter, 9 minutes left,
nice job
28,
there, only giving
28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Vikings have the ball.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Following the good run by Cook,
Oh,
here's another 1st and
Shaw
10.
with the like, appreciate you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second and 12.
Joshua with the light. How you doing?
They'll
Happy
try to
Easter.
throw now. Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got
Happy
it.
Sunday.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
Second quarter, 7 minutes left. On the 43-yard line, Vikings still have the ball. Let's see what they're going to do.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
All right, y'all, talk to me.
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10.
Excuse me. Oh, y'all, I'm still tired.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah,
3rd and 7.
Now, a little bit of pressure.
Washington has the ball. Second quarter, 6 minutes.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook.
What makes purple, yellow, and red? There is no purple in this die pack. That's my favorite color. Oh, wow.
A big boot that time. 57
My daughter's favorite color is pink.
Distance. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings head out to take over once again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Forever by
now
LOL
close. To
clothes.
see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in
So she like LOL. She like Frozen. She says she don't like Minnie Mouse no more. Minnie and Mickey. She don't like Minnie and Mickey no more.
22.
But she like Lele.
Closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Tackle made by Chase Young.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's
you watch the little Lele little TV series on Netflix.
And he's going to get
She'll probably watch it continuously.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area.
As you know, most of all her songs.
Just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Cousins. Quick completion here to Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Yeah, I think I'm going to save me
A
up
10th
some
carry
money
of
to
the game
move.
for Cook. And he still
I
has
just
yet to
need
get
to
on
move
track
out of
in
here
this
for a
first
while.
half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I'm a little
They'll
closer
lose
to
a
my
yard
mother.
there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This
I'll
defense
probably
really
get an
pulling around in the
apartment
first
or
half. They've gotten to the ball
maybe
carrier before
do
they
a
can
rent to
really
buy
get
a
started.
house.
Offense gonna have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, Sonic 2? Yeah. I said I was going to treat myself to the movies.
Second and 11.
It depends on what I'm doing tomorrow. I might treat myself to the movies tomorrow.
That is caught by Thielen. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40.
Get me that, I'll buy me that large popcorn, put some butter on it. Oh yeah.
Your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he
And a
finds
drink
the open
too.
guy for a nice pickup.
A combo. I don't have my utensil
This
towel,
offense
my
finding its
Cinemark
legs now.
app
Here's another 1st and 10.
on my phone no more because what?
Play fake.
The movies been like
Cousins.
closed during the pandemic, but now they're back open.
And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion
Still
there,
got to
that
sit
should give them something to build
6
on and
feet
maybe
away
turn the
though.
tide.
Social distance. They still doing social distance.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Hopefully when I save up some money to
throw is
move
Cousins.
to an apartment or either
And that is
a house or something like that,
right there with him to
that's
force that
when
to the
I'm really
ground.
gonna do my
And
setup.
4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
You know you can't do what you want to do in your mama house. So you got to
at the 11-yard line.
get your own place, and then you can do what you want in your own place.
Offense. Second quarter here, he has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there's going
I
to be
know
more
that's
involved
right.
at some point.
That's what you would expect.
Nachos
but
with hot
sometimes
cheese.
what defenses
Yeah, that
do
sounds
to take
great.
away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Yeah, well, so far just the single catch. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Washington on third down, 2 for 5 to this point.
So yeah,
This'll be
I'm
3rd
on
and
TikTok,
6.
and there's gaming with Wendy on
From the
TikTok.
shotgun, it's
So I
Fitzpatrick.
put up I put up
He
a
finds
post
McLaurin.
you
And he'll
know,
get this up to
like a
the
little short
30-yard
video,
line.
Dead by Daylight. And this guy, you know, he liked it or whatever. But then he asked if I could play Apex Legends. Don't you know I have not played Apex Legends in a while? I feel like I kind of suck at that game too. But they, you know, they getting ready to have the mobile version on the phone
Our
too.
score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A very good gain on first down, 9 yards on the dump off.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He finds his man complete. That's Osborne. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Iman, with the like in the share, how you doing?
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Happy
The
Easter
Vikings
to
gonna
you.
signal for
Happy
the first of their
Resurrection Day.
timeouts,
How's your Sunday going?
as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this
Welcome to the
first
channel.
half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Ooh.
And down he goes. Pressure
Taking
gets
down.
him back at the 14. The DN
I'm good. Happy
Allen
Easter.
making
Just
sure
got
his
done
presence
eating,
is felt.
but
Well, there's still time to rectify
I
this
know
situation
that
because
food
the
was
silver
good.
lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
would have been over my sister's house, you know, with my mom yesterday. But I got off for work, so my mom already
It's
had
2nd and
left to go
goal,
over
but
there.
now all the way back at the 14.
I got off for work like about 2:30.
Another try after the first
Didn't
down
get home
sack.
till after 3 o'clock.
Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
Fabio
Now a timeout
with the light.
called for
How are you
by the
doing? Happy
offense
Easter.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Isaiah.
Cousins.
How are you?
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. KJ Osborne as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here.
I decided to do simulation games today because
I don't think it's any state secret to know
I'm
what they were
tired.
saying before the start of this drive.
Still.
Let's go and punch one in the end zone.
Working 5 days at Amazon. That extra day we have mandatory
tie things
overtime.
up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Isaiah.
And he'll put it through, and
Two
that
money.
evens us up at
305.
10
I know you watching.
That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Thanks for lurking. I haven't eaten yet. I just only had coffee this morning.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
When I get done with this game here, I will be taking a break. And I will go get me something to eat. Or fix me something to eat.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken.
lurking.
Play and then another
Yep.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick.
It's good when Facebook and Twitch tell you who's lurking in the chat.
Seconds left.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Lurking in the stream.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. The final shot before break. Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft
You haven't ate yet? What? I know you're home. Yeah, I'm home. Yep. Household with the light. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports.
Yeah, I only had coffee this morning.
Okay,
Oh,
Brandon, thanks very much.
yeah, I
And
did. I
welcome
had
everyone
the
to this
rest of my
abridged
French fries,
version
but
of the
they
EA
ain't like
Sports
eating,
halftime
you know.
report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming
Gotta
in, and
fix
we
me
have
some
not been
food.
disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
I might just heat me up some ramen noodles with some one of my
Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams
tuna fish
likely to
packet.
make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. all tied on the scoreboard. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
I couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field.
Yeah, I be putting hot dogs and melted cheese in my random noodles, ramen noodles. Oh, okay. Hot dogs and melted cheese. Oh. Yeah, I done seen like some YouTube videos on the cooking channel on ramen noodles and what they fix different stuff with it. What's up, Antonio?
This is Cook. And he
Tony,
sneaks his way forward only for a couple
what you
here,
call it?
second down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half.
With the like and the share. Thank you, appreciate. Hey there.
Time to abandon the running game. I would
Tone
say
the
keep
Great.
feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
How's your
especially as we get deeper in
Sunday? Happy
the game.
Easter. Yeah, you know I changed my name from Gaming Wednesday M44 to Gaming with Wendy since everybody keep calling me that.
And they'll get to him after
So I
a
might
gain
as well
of 7
just
to
keep,
the 47.
you know, just change it to
And we see
Gaming
another
with
pitch
Wendy.
and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot
And
of
I'm
receivers,
getting me a
tight
new
ends,
stream
because their ability
package
to make people miss in the open
on
field
May
can really
as we
generate
speak.
big plays for an offense.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's
Tone the
another
Great.
chance
That's
that goes
right. Tone
unfulfilled.
the Great.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And this one will not be returnable as it
I didn't know you
sails
were
out of
still
bounds.
in here, D-Mon. Thank you for still tuning in.
Possession of the second half now for Washington. We have not
Yep,
seen
yep,
much
yep.
on offense
Happy
here from either side
Resurrection
of these
Day.
last few drives.
Resurrection Sunday.
We've hit a
Happy
wall, so to speak.
Resurrection
And
Sunday.
hit it hard,
Yep.
haven't we? Because the
That's
defenses
where
right
everybody
now, they seem
come
be
to
a step
church
ahead,
once
don't
in the
they?
blue moon
Beating them to the point of attack,
and
beating them to the punch.
on
These
Easter,
offensive guys, they're tinkering like
and
crazy.
they haven't been
What's it
there
gonna
in a
take
while.
to get back on track?
And then
both
they hang
sides
out with
searching for
families
adjustments.
and eat dinner with the family. Have a good time.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard
You'll see
line.
people come to church.
3 yards the
They ain't
gain
never
there,
been to
second
church.
down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers.
My
who are
church
just taller
had
and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football.
They was
make
in
big
church
plays
today, but I
downfield.
didn't
The
go.
old
I
days,
watched it
they were
online.
able to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Cause at my church we have a lot of elderly people that go there, so that's why we're not back fully in there.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I appreciate everybody coming in.
First half, but he's able to
Dominique
find some
Hunter
room
with the
there, and he's
follow
hoping that that's a precursor
and the
of a big
like.
second half.
How you doing? Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Day. Hey, from Atlanta, Georgia. All right. ATL in the house.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
Yep. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. You know that the Jaguars are my team.
Sometimes with the running
But
game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also
gonna
doesn't
be a
mean you just do
long
it the
journey.
same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay
We
with
hope
the
Doug
overall
Peterson
essence of the
could
running game.
turn the team around.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Happy Easter. All right, same to you. How's your Sunday going?
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 46. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson, and he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to
While my mom over my sister's house, I told her I was going to stream.
diagnose a play and
While
then
she
go
away.
make it and finish it.
Even if she was here, I would still stream.
That they have the goods.
I just let her know I'm streaming so she won't interrupt me.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 38. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll
That's why it's best to have your own place.
Third down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types
They
of
still
plays are the
bug you
backbone
anyway.
of this offense. We know not every run's
Whether
gonna
I'm
be a
near
big
or far,
hit, but you know
got
you
my
take that
own
type of
play. They
result
still
on
text
each
you
and
and
every
call you.
attempt.
Hey, I need this. Can you come help me with this?
Fitzpatrick on 3rd and 2. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. 20.
Oh,
And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the
I bet they
offense.
act
Here,
like
it's
that
the
for real.
defense coming up
They
huge.
act like that
And
for
you know,
real.
head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Joseph on for the extra point.
Third quarter.
He's got it as they go up by a total of
4 minutes and
17 to
50
10.
seconds left. They on
The
35
scoop and score, always an exciting play in
yard
football,
line.
and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
That's from there. Yeah, I'm on.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. And the Vikings defense ready to head back out there now. And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic
Oh my God, I got
defenses
me
in
some
today's
broccoli and
football,
cheddar
but they make
panero
their own breaks
soup
because
in
they
there.
look at it all the time. We've been at the practices, the drills where they're trying to strip the football, the takeaways. They're always working on it, and it paid off for them on the last possession.
Paid off. Now can they do it again?
first down. Fitzpatrick. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bates. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly
I'm
what he
so
needs
hungry.
to
I'm
do.
about to start thinking of
Worked his way
things
to
I
the
can.
outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard
I appreciate
line.
everybody coming in.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's
You
gonna
know,
bring
in
up
the
second and
stream,
11.
and
I see a shake
even
in the
if you
head as
stay
he
for
gets
about
up, and you
5
gotta
minutes
imagine
or
he's
so,
thinking, guys,
I
you
really
gotta help
appreciate
me
it.
out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Yeah, I asked my mom could I upgrade the internet. She was like, no. Well, when they say no, it's time to get your own place.
They'll go again with Gibson. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, do me this one favor. Let's
Take him down, losing
see
yardage
them
back at the
reactions
27.
get smashed.
All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play
Right
for them,
now,
right?
I'm
Able
trying to
figure
save
it
up for a
out,
gaming
sniff it out,
laptop.
and finish it off.
A gaming PC will come later.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington.
I'm going to try and save that, in case I get my own place.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Avoids him at the 40. And this will be a Vikings first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, so they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast
for a long time.
But, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Cousins now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down at 5. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Carter a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Washington got the ball.
Fitzpatrick giving to Gibson.
Let's see if they can make another touchdown.
Get it down to the 47 here.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous
Second and
play, but they
18.
just gave a lot of it back right
7
there on
minutes
that
left.
sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some
45
momentum.
seconds.
Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fitzpatrick. And that'll be incomplete.
That was
Took a
almost
pretty good shot as
intercepted,
he
too.
tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Washington on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also
Will
lead
they
to
go
4th
for it?
down.
So
Or
much
will they
about
kick a
this game
field
is just
goal?
understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going to do a field goal.
So they're going to come to the
Nope,
line
nope,
here,
nope.
and it appears
They
trying
gonna
to go
make
for
one
it
more play.
on 4th. Desperation time. Fitzpatrick on 4th down. Got his target, Samuel. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens,
1st and
then it's
goal.
fair game for the defense.
We got 5
Here's
minutes and
Fitzpatrick.
46 seconds.
Touchdown.
They got a touchdown.
Antonio Gibson from 4 yards out. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Slide for the PAT.
And no sweat. He puts it through. And
Tied
they're
it up.
tied here in the 4th. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news.
Exactly.
The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Enjoy the game. Continue to watch.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the carry, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Cousins to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And the Washington offense heading out. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Heck of a play there to get to him
I am
quickly
back.
and
I
get
am
him
back.
down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting.
Had to go to the
watching film,
respiratory
and
lounge.
understanding defensively what the play design was.
As I say, when this is over, I'm in the stream so I could, you know, eat me something and enjoy the rest of my
Washington on
Sunday.
3rd down. They're right at
Hopefully
about the
tomorrow
league
I'll
average,
be on. I don't know what
40%,
I'll
4
be
for 10.
playing.
This is 3rd
But-
and 7.
Ooh,
And this is going to be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a
I don't know
pick.
where I'm gonna be
And
playing,
this one will be
but-
returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
I'll pick
And
something out.
Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff comes to Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Y'all let me know what y'all want to see tomorrow. That's if I stream.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Joseph is good.
Hey, that was
And with
good.
that, they take the lead here, 20-17.
Wow. I thought that wouldn't have made it.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Joseph now to kick this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
I appreciate everybody coming in.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Thomas is
Watching the stream for a little bit.
Gets this up just shy
Enjoying
of the 30 to the 29
enjoying the
before he's
time
out of
with me.
bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
With the appreciate the ones that came in, gave a follow, like, share, even commenting, even chat with me.
Fitzpatrick to throw it.
Maybe,
There again is Thomas. They've gone to a lot.
maybe in the future, the stream will get better.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Fitzpatrick. Pass complete. Thomas. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Fitzpatrick. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Fitzpatrick to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there.
First and goal.
In this situation,
Adam
should be in no
with the
hurry to run
light.
the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Happy Easter.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's Fitzpatrick. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Fitzpatrick to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in.
Wow, Washington got
another kick team, don't you say? The last thing we need is a big return.
Jake the Great gave me with the light. What's up? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Day.
Extra point by Sly is
Bobby Boykin with the light. Coming in with both your pages. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in and checking me out. I'm doing simulation game. This will be the last game because I'm jumping off to eat me something. The only thing I had this morning was coffee. I didn't start the stream till after I had church. We still do our church online.
Kick off after the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So Cousins and the Vikings down 24-20, 37 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. First and 10. Cousins.
How's your Sunday going?
Open man is Osborne. He's got it. Oh, and a nice tackle.
Let's go. Happy Easter. What's up, Green Skin Gaming? How you doing? Phil, I ain't seen you in a while.
Left to go.
Keep up the good work. Do what you gotta do. I know that's right. Thank you so much.
They'll come up now, second and
Jake
4
the Great
from the 31.
Gaming. Did you stream today?
Now Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
I told myself I would start doing simulation games.
Perfectly and knocked it
probably
free.
like on Sunday, whether it's
He's going to get this one down.
Madden,
Vikings going to
MLB,
use their third and final
WWE. I don't
timeout
have the latest
as they'll stop him with
WWE, but I'm getting it
13
next week.
seconds left to play.
What else sports games got simulation? I don't know. I got UFC. I don't know if that got simulation or not. Since my page got hacked, I haven't been the same. Lost 8K followers. Starting over isn't fun. Sure isn't. Dang. You know, people just don't know what to do. They just like to hack people's pages and everything. They got nothing better else to do. Chris Bigelow Lewis with the follow. Appreciate you for coming in, checking me out. Well, that's the end of the football. Sorry y'all came in so late. But I possibly will be doing some more of these games. I'll post it on my page, or either start the stream up and y'all can just tell me what teams y'all want to see and how many minutes. But I'm getting ready to get off so I can put me something in my stomach to eat. But I appreciate everybody coming in, checking out the stream.
So that'll do it for
Hopefully
us.
things will get better in the future.
And all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
See, I live with my mom, so I can't do too much,
Right here on EA Sports.
House ain't even big enough.
It's a win for the Washington football team.
So when you want to do things on your own, you gotta move. I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row. Thank you, Jake the Great. You too have a great evening. I appreciate you stopping by the stream and checking me out. I will be on I don't know if it's tomorrow or Tuesday. Because Tuesday I'm off too. Sunday through Tuesday are my off days from Amazon. If they're not smacking us with another mandatory overtime. But I will be streaming again. Hopefully this time I will play Madden and not do the simulation. So and I do play other games upon request. So usually I post it on my page. But I got a little somebody told me, say, whatever you play, I don't care. As long as you enjoy the game, just stream it. I'll be trying to find like an audience or something like that, for each game or whatever. But whatever I play, I'm just gonna stream it. I appreciate everybody coming in. Alonzo with the follow and the like. Appreciate you. Sorry you coming in so late. And I'm about to end the stream. But hopefully I could be back on tomorrow. We're getting our septic tank pumped out, so hopefully after that I could maybe go live tomorrow. I'll let y'all know though. Alright, so have a blessed evening, everybody. Thank you for coming in and checking me out. Appreciate all the likes, follows, and shares. And don't forget to type, if you new to the stream, don't forget to type I notify in the chat so you can know when I go live again. Appreciate everybody for checking me out. Have a good evening.